walk back with all those groceries. I used to have a little cart when I lived in Queens, New York. And it was okay. It did the job all right until one of the wheels fell off and it didn't glide very nice. So this is how not only you can put your groceries in a bag, but if you are taking kids back to their parents because you had the grandkids, instead of taking several trips to your car, you're gonna load the sleeping bag, the pillow, their suitcase, all the little dirty clothes that you're sending them home in. You're gonna put it in the Hulken bag and you're gonna wheel this out of your car and into your daughter's home. What I love it for are my work days. There are so many times where I am gone for the day and I have my work bag, I have my lunch bag, I have my purse, I'm bringing extra clothes and shoes, I have a birthday present for somebody. In fact, at Christmas time, this is how I brought in some gifts for some wonderful, kind coworkers. I dumped it all in my Hulken bag and then wheeled it into QVC instead of pulling up like I used to and taking 2 or 3 or 4 trips into the building. Or worse, carrying 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 bags on my shoulders and then dropping one or breaking something. It's a beloved item, and for a limited time, we've got it back in stock with some new features. 15,000 orders already placed today. I'm going to show you new exclusive colors, and we'll give you a nice tour and show you all the durability and offer great ideas. But first, tell me which size you want. This one is the medium, and this one is the large. They both hold up to 66 pounds in weight. The large is going to be a little higher and a little wider, and when in doubt, larger is better. I say that with my tote bags and my Hulken bag. So this color right here is midnight blue. If you are going medium, it's $90. Easy pay is $23. It saves you $20 from its original price. If you're going large, it is $100. It is an easy pay of $25, and it saves you $25 from its original price. Here is the brand new and exclusive, by the way, to QVC, lilac purple. It clearly is gone in the medium, and if you want it in the large, fewer than 500 to go around. It is pretty. Here's the teal. Think more green teal, less blue teal. I have it in both sizes. It is new, and you can only find it with us, QVC. Then you've got the classic black. I see this one a lot. It's a great family bag. The rose gold is the #1 color I see out there in the world from salon stylists and teachers and more who like to use it. And silver is what we have at our house, well, in my car. I do share it when somebody else wants to use it, but it has to go back in mommy's car at the end of the night. Here to go over all the details, the new features, the beloved features, and tell us the story of how it was invented is Alex, because it's Alex's dad who created the very first Hulken bag. Her and her family would wheel it around the city and everybody would say, "Where did you get that?" And
what
now
is that
they
bag?
are famous.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Amy. We're so glad to be back. We're very excited to introduce the Hulken again to the QVC audience, so thanks for having us. So the Hulken is made of highly durable industrial material. It's extremely solid. As you can see, there are 3 straps, 1 in the front for pulling and 2 on the side for rolling sideways. You also have here these side handles in case you want to lift it. It just makes it so much easier to lift. But most importantly, the large size that you see here has 5 swivel steel wheels, makes it extremely easy and smooth to maneuver. The medium size has 4 steel wheels at the bottom.
And I'm telling you, it takes the load off your shoulders, takes the load off your hands, and stops you from doing trip after trip after trip to the car to grab more. Now, the large is going to hold 66 pounds, Alex.
Both sizes hold 66 pounds. We really designed it with convenience in mind. We want to make sure that regardless of the size, it really can help you carry pretty much anything of any size. And regardless of the weight, whatever you put in, it will still feel very, very easy to roll.
Well, and I want you to show everybody the new feature, because if you never have gotten yourself a Hulken yet, there's no better time than the present. Not only do you get the discount, but you're going to get the latest feature, because these collapse. I keep it collapsed in my trunk.
Yep.
But now, for the first time ever, there's a little loop you can attach to your bag so it stays collapsed.
Exactly. So as you can see, one of the best features of the Hulken is that it's not bulky. It actually folds completely flat. So there you go. This is how flat it becomes. And the new feature that you're talking about is this button closure right here. So you can easily keep it shut like this and tuck it away in the back of your car, under a couch, you name it. And here you see the swivel wheels, highly durable, high quality wheels that will make transporting anything so much better, so much easier, make you feel more powerful to take things on the go.
Yes.
You might not be a teacher, but you might know one, but even for yourself, daily errands, you're going to the big box store, you name it, you always find a use case.
I agree. And we've got some great demonstrations set up in the room next door. So Alex, if I can move you over there.
Let's go.
I mean, I say this all the time. It's the bag I didn't know I needed until I got one, and now I cannot live without my Hulken bag.
We hear that all the time, Amy. People are not really sure what to use it for, but then find a million ways.
And it's such a giftable bag too. So get one for your own family, but I can't tell you how many people say, oh, I gifted it to the dance teachers. Oh, I gifted it to my nail tech. Oh, I gifted it to my hairdresser.
Exactly. It's such a great gift. So here you've got a 35 pack of water.
Okay.
Probably one of the hardest things to get from the store to your house. But with Hulken, it actually makes everything so much easier because it fits right in. And even though it's so heavy, you see I can easily just roll it. The wheels are like butter. It literally glides.
It follows you everywhere. I say
everywhere.
It's like walking a well-behaved dog. It never gets ahead of you. It never misbehaves.
Exactly.
It just glides so nicely.
It really glides.
And that water bottle, that is heavy.
That is
to
heavy.
carry.
That is not one you want to carry yourself. But I think the million-dollar question that everybody always asks me about,
what size do I want?
What size do I want? I think ultimately you'll probably want both sizes because you'll find so many different ways to use them. But the large size is huge. It's amazing. It fits up to 5 full-size grocery bags. So let's look here.
Okay.
We can fit 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5.
And there's probably room for 6 and 7. You just didn't have that big of a grocery run that day.
There you go.
So instead of going back to the car, back to the car, back to the car, or
One
worse.
trip.
I mean, have you ever tried to load up that arm with 3 or 4 bags only for your bicep to say, please stop doing that? This is one trip now. Get it, and you will realize how often you use it. And now we're gonna put 3 bags.
3 bags
in the medium.
In the medium. So I also love the medium. It's also very big, not as big as the large, obviously, but it does fit 3 full-size grocery bags. So there you go. 1, 2.
Here comes the 3rd.
Here's the 3rd.
Perfect.
Again, still some space to play with, and it just
wheel
makes
it back
everything
into the house.
Into one trip.
If you bought groceries for somebody, wheel it into their house. And there's more great ideas. You know, we've already taken over 2,000 orders in our big birthday sale show, AKA the new version of PM Style for the night.
Exactly.
15,000 for the day. You save $20 off the medium, $25 off the large, and great for sports equipment.
Great for sports equipment, toys. Here you have these very bulky items that you're not really sure what to do with. Those baseball bats. So that's also what's so nice about the Hulken is that you can leave it open if you want to. You can also zip it shut. So I'll show that actually on the larger size here.
Okay.
Here you have the large size again in our exclusive QVC color, the new lilac. So you see the zipper closure is really helpful if you want to keep your items safe from a drizzle. Just keep it away from other people's eyes. Here I have a great demo, which is essentially a day at the pool.
Okay.
My parents were just over last weekend, took the kids to the pool, you know,
so nice.
shoved all the snacks in the bathing suits, the snacks, the toys, the towels. Typically you would use a million different bags to carry those things. They're so inconvenient to carry around. You've got the toys, the cooler. Look at all that stuff.
My goodness, more towels, Alex.
More towels.
This is so funny. And then your big pool bag or beach bag is at the bottom as well. And that's one of those heavy pool bags that I see some women carrying.
Oh my gosh, who wants to carry this? I mean, this is alone, just holding it right now is way too much for me. And this with
all
Hulken
on the counter was in the large Hulken. I mean, that is torturous. You know that's where you're asking the kids to help and everybody's in a foul mood because they've been in the sun too long and they don't want to carry any of that. That is several trips back to the car. That is an arm and a shoulder workout. Or it's grabbing our today's special value and it's dumping it in the Hulken bag. There's so many times where we're like, I can make one trip if I had the Hulken, but because I don't, I have to make several. Don't let that ever happen again. Grab it today.
Yeah, and it also looks amazing. We didn't just invent something practical.
Yeah.
We really created a fashion item that will turn heads, that will make people stop you on the street and ask about it. It's really something that looks great.
Well, and here we go. This woman is loading up her car.
Yep.
She put many a thing in there, from the water bottle to the paper towels, and now she just goes into the house one more time. You know, you're seeing how it easily collapses, and now with that new feature that today's special value offers, it's going to stay collapsed. I keep it in my trunk. I'm not telling you what to do, but I highly recommend that if you have the space for it. I do, because you never know when you need it. There's been times where I let other people borrow it because we'll pull up to the lacrosse field or we'll pull up to somebody's house and they're carrying in a whole bunch of things for the play date, and I see them struggling and I say, here, let me make my trip first and then I'll give you my Hulken bag and you can make your trip second.
Exactly.
And do you want to do another demonstration?
Yeah,
right here?
So
sure.
This is a great demo to just show how big the large size is. I love this one because you would never think how much can fit in here. Look at these. We have 7 extra large
Oh my gosh,
blankets.
let me back up. There's a lot of blankets coming our way.
A lot of blankets coming up right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My goodness.
Here we have a king size comforter. I mean, look at the size of this thing.
Goodness.
Another king size comforter. There you go.
I mean, it's basically the
gosh.
linen closet in this demonstration.
And 2 more extra large blankets. We have a total of 7 blankets, 2 king size comforter, all of which
all in the
fits in the large Hulken.
Well, here, in the time that we have left, let's walk back over. We'll review those colors, 2 of which are new and exclusive to QVC. If you shop the medium bag today, you save $20. If you shop the large, you save $25. Think about vacations when you have to bring your own bedding and your own towels. I mean, you have your suitcase, I know, for your clothes, but what bag were you planning to put those sheets and towels in? Were you gonna say the grocery store bag that's brown, that the handle would have ripped off and the bottom would have collapsed the second you walk into that renter home? No, use your Hulken instead. So here's our blue, it's called Midnight Blue, large and small, or excuse me, large and medium. Here's our lilac, it's new and exclusive. I only have it now in the large, and now it's getting limited in that size too. Just a few hundred. The brand new teal, you can only find it here. I have the large and the medium. The classic black, the fun rose gold, which I'm telling you, if you don't know what to gift, go with rose gold. And then my favorite, the silver. Stay on the phone lines because you only have this offer for a limited time. Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you, Amy.
It really is the bag I didn't know I needed until I got one, and now I cannot live without it, and you're going to feel the same way. 869-9498. All right, Sean is up next.